welcome. My name is Janae. I'm really, really excited to talk to you guys about this topic. It's just making me so jittery because this person has contributed such amazingness to civil rights, to literature, just to life in general. He's just an awesome guy, and I can't wait to talk with you guys about him today. His name is Dubois.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
I need a quick favor.
What?
uh, I need you to tell me about what you know and what you think about W.E.B. Du Bois for my English project.
I don't think nothing about it.
Nothing? Okay, tell me what you know about W.E.B. Du Bois.
I know nothing.
Oh, okay.
What I think about him?
Yeah, or what you know about him, what you think about him.
Oh, well, W.D. Du Bois was a great writer, an excellent writer. He fought for civil liberties for the blacks, or really what we call African American. He fought for civil liberties back in the old days. What else can I say about W.B. Du Bois? He wrote a lot of books. Excellent scholar. That's about it.
Okay, thanks. Okay, it's great finally getting able to see what you guys know and don't know about W.E.B. Du Bois. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call in an expert who can pretty much answer some of the questions that you guys have, and we'll talk about them. Hi, so W.E.B. Du Bois, he is pretty much the founder of the NAACP, which is the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. And it's really, for me as an African American woman, going to school. Hopefully, if I pass all my classes, I'll be having my bachelor's degree in 1 week. I feel like that is what W.E.B. Du Bois fought for. The fact that we have so many African American scholars, African people of color in general doing all this awesome stuff. It just shows that there's been so much advancement in the idea of civil rights and the idea of equal and free places. And I think that even now in today's time when there's so much racial tension, I feel like Du Bois would advocate for the education and for the equality of not just African American but for all people in general. And I feel like that's how he has contributed to my life and to my family's life, to everyone that is in my community's life in general. Anchorage is such a diverse place, and where any place can have racism and any place can have division and stuff. I don't see color. I have white family, I have black family, I have native family, I have Spanish family, I have Asian family. It is whatever. And honestly, when I see them, I don't even see them as black, Asian, white, whatever. I see them as my family, and that's all that matters. And I think that when you're talking about writers like Du Bois and Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, people like those people, Booker T. Washington, their writing, their literature, everything that they have done and they have worked for in some way, shape, or form has contributed to the civil rights advancement. And even though America is not perfect at all, we certainly have come a long way, and I'm really hoping to see us continue to advance and continue to break those walls down so we can provide for a better America in the future, because that's what we need, So that's how W.E.B. Du Bois has affected my life. So W.E.B. Du Bois, he's a big civil rights activist. I know that he was a teacher and he learned through a lot about sociology, and through this he came up with this big sociological writing that pretty much talks about the inequality of African Americans and how we're living in this culture where we're just naturally put down and we're naturally not equal, and we kind of accept that, and there's this divide. He talks about being behind the veil where African Americans only see, they have these two different sides, and people who are Caucasian don't necessarily see what goes on behind that veil because they don't have to, because they're not black. He talks about so many things and brings awareness to so many people, and through his writings he made a writing that was called The Souls of Black Folks, which is, again, some of the stuff that I was talking about. He was also the editor of The Crisis, which is a highly successful magazine from the NAACP. And he did a lot of journals, a lot of peer review articles, just supporting and just bringing awareness to African American struggles, and not the struggles like, oh, we're so oppressed, but the struggles of the battles that you have to go through on a daily, like being torn between two cultures, because at the time that is literally what you're taught. And even now, being an African American woman, sometimes you're taught to behave a little differently depending on who you're with. So it could be a struggle, but he definitely was helping us to relate, for real.